Okay, so what do we have here? Iqoption is a unique provider using their own custom-built binary options trading platform, which is unusual in this industry. The site is operated by Iqoption Europe Limited, which is based in Cyprus and regulated by Cysec. Iqoption covers a broad spectrum of assets, including currency pairs, stocks, indices, precious metals, commodities, and bitcoins. Iqoption definitely have money to splash. They are sponsoring Aston Martin racing team, and if anything demonstrates it's the stark reality that this world is all about money. Iqoption has only formed in 2013, but the company has grown rapidly due to, at least in part, offering a low minimum deposit to start and making available a smooth and exciting trading platform. Iqoption's homepage presents a cool-looking 3D chart with candles and quotes. There are no nonsense advertisements, and the website is free of clutter. So let's log in. So let's forget about the boring white label spot option interface. This is a one-of-a-kind interface displaying beautifully that has a high contrast graph over a dark screen. Here's some of the key details about the Iqoption brand. First of all, there's a trading platform which is a proprietary developed in-house, which means you won't find it anywhere else. Web or download, well, you can either trade using a web browser or download the software, or even trade on the go using their mobile application. There is a demo account available to anyone. A free demo account is offered, and I mean really free, without any of the shenanigans like deposit $100 in a real account and we'll again give you a free demo account. None of that exists with these guys. The minimum deposit is £10, starting with small amounts is good, and Iqoption supports this. A VIP account will require an initial deposit of $3,000 or more and will include trading webinars and free trading signals, as well as a personal account manager. Again, with personal account managers, we know what we think about those. The minimum trade is £1, and the currencies supported are US dollars, rubles, pounds, and euros. Expiry times range from 60 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, end of day, end of week, and end of month. There's plenty of assets, including currencies, popular stocks, indices, commodities, and I counted some 75 assets the last time I checked. We were also told that quotes are provided by Thomson Reuters, and the mobile app, which it has, is an IQ Provide excellent mobile trading apps, and these are covered in more detail further on. They accept a broad range of countries. They accept clients on a global basis, except, of course, the USA, Canada, and Australia. Iqoption offers two kinds of option. First of all, there's a standard binary option, the basic high-low binary, which is basically will the asset rise in value or fall. These start from 15 minutes time frame, but can go all the way to the end of week and the end of month. The next type is turbo, which have expiration types times from like a traditional binary option, but with much shorter time frames, and the time frames range from 5 minutes rather than 15 minutes. So what exactly stands out about the platform? Well, as soon as you get access to it, you can see that the platform looks like a real dedicated trading platform, and not just one of those that has widgets attached to your browser. It is quite absorbing, and the interface displays beautifully with a high contrast dark screen on a high contrast graph. It is very intuitive and easy to use as well. The chart updates live, and the bright glowing green dot immediately grabs your attention with its pulsing movement. It is actually quite exciting. If you hover your mouse over the call or put, an arrow appears pointing in the direction that you are saying the price will move. For a new trader who learns visually, this is a wonderful feature to provide clarity and focus. On the right above the payout percentage, you will find the option expiry date, which can easily increase or decrease with the plus minus options. You can also select the trade amount in the top right if you want, and trade as little as £1. The price graph makes up the main part of the trading platform, but down the left hand side of the trading area are the navigation buttons. Here we have open positions, which shows you here, trading history, leaderboard, tournaments, market news, video tutorials and much more. And each time you press one, it opens up a little widget within, and each one of these can be closed and opened at any time. There's also some very powerful technical analysis features. You can also amend the time interval of the chart from anything from 30 minutes, 15, 5 minute, 2 minute, and as we can see it zooms in nicely. Very nice indeed. We can also change the chart type from area, line to candlesticks or to bars. Change the time interval to one that's not displayed here, but anything from 5 seconds to 1 month, so we'll have 5 minutes on that one. We also have graphical tools, so we can draw lines and add our own supports and resistances and so on, and also add Fibonacci lines. The technical analysis tools are particularly useful. Traders can add moving averages, MACD, Bollinger Bands, and any other indicators. These will show almost instantly on the chart. So if we add the MACD, use the standard, and there we have it here. The graphical tools allows traders to add freehand graphics, as we've previously noted, which is kind of handy. So we can add, say for instance, just for the sake of argument, I'll add a trend line. As you can see, very easy, very quick. Traders can also zoom in using if you have a mouse, you can just zoom in using the scroll button on your mouse and moving the chart left and right by clicking and dragging. It's very intuitive, very smooth and very quick. Just above the new analysis options is the trader sentiment bar. We get to that by just expanding the chart completely, so we get a full chart. And here we have the trader sentiment bar. As ever, this shows the way other traders are trading that particular asset. Above that are options to minimize or close the current asset trading window, so we can minimize or close it completely. We also have options on grid layouts as well, so we can create different types of style of grid that we want to concentrate on. So we can have, for instance in this example, have a large window on the right and 2 smaller ones. These can easily be swapped out. And we can just change the styles however we see fit. And at any point these can be expanded, minimized, closed and reopened very quickly and very easily. To select an asset, use the drop down arrow at the top of the platform. So we can say go binary, and then we just scroll down for all assets there, so we can say go to Apple, and it quickly loads up the Apple binary. We can either select the turbo or the binary. It's very quick, very easy. So for example, say as soon as we have selected an asset, say the euro US dollar, the price graph will update to the chosen market. So we have it there, but for example we will just quickly choose it here. We'll go to Forex, look for euro US dollar, click that, and there we go. And we can change to the type whenever we see fit. There are also tabs at the top where we can quickly switch to markets. We can add to these at any point. So for instance, we can expand to the full screen, have the sentiment indicator on the left, and then we can just quickly move between any of these, which is very quick and very handy. Open positions will also appear as a new tab here, making switching with those trades very quick and easy. The price graph displayed on the main screen will illustrate the recent price movement of the asset, but overlaid on the graph there is also a vertical lines displaying the purchase deadline, which is the time by which you have to take a trade, and the expiration time. There is also a time drop-down menu on the right of the graph, and this can be used to change the expiry time. If changed, the purchase deadline and expiration time will move on the price graph, giving a visual indication of the timings. So here we have just moved it to 13 minutes, 15 minutes. And there's the price trading deadline there. And we can move these back and forth very quickly and easily, allowing us to change the deadline to a point where we see fit. So that's the opening period, that's the closing period, and we can move these closer or further away. Listed on the right hand side are other key figures for the trade. The trade amount is just below the expiry time, and the minimum trade value at Iqoption is just £1. The payout for that particular asset in the event of a successful trade is then displayed in percentage terms. The payout indicators show exactly the amount that will be returned if the trade is placed. This includes your stake amount. At the bottom right are the trading buttons with arrows indicating the trade direction. Call, bet that the market will rise, or put that the market will fall. When you hover over the icons, an arrow will appear on the price graph to show which way the price will need to be moved in order for the trade to finish within a profit. The dealing buttons at Iqoption are single click. No confirmation window or repeated actions are necessary. Once a trade is placed, this will be visible in the open positions window, and when clicked, a line will display on the price graph indicating the strike price. You can also sell most trades before expiry. The binary options trading platform in general is clean, responsive, agile, well laid out with lots of options and information. And it is clear a lot of effort and work has gone into polishing it. It is also quite exciting and sufficient customization to satisfy most traders. Very few other binary providers will offer a better trading platform than this. On the left you'll see open and closed positions. You can also look through assets, top performing traders for copy trading. Signals, news, and much more. This is all very convenient. They also offer tournaments where traders can compete against other Iqoption clients and win prizes. The tournaments are held using virtual funds, usually $100, but there is a small entry fee ranging from $1 to $100. The winner is the trader who will have increased most his tournament deposit in a set time limit. Some tournaments will last for a day, while others can last for several weeks. Mega tournaments are also available with an entry price of $5 with a $5,000 prize pool, $10 for a $10,000 prize pool, and $15 for a $15,000 prize pool, or even higher prize pools. To summarize, Iqoption may be a good choice for traders with no experience and with a low capital to start, and this is something that will attract many who look for a door into this kind of trading. Let's first of all look at some of the pros. As we've noted, there's an intuitive and proprietary trading platform. Minimum deposit required to start trading is as low as $10. Payouts offered are relatively high. There's also a demo account available, which is what we're using here, and high returns on out-of-the-money trades are also offered. Binary options. So how does Iqoption actually make money? Well, if you were to lose $100 and the trader X were to win his trade where he invested $100, he earns only up to $85, which leaves the missing percentage. The difference is 15% in this case. Not all of it might actually go into the provider's pocket. There are fees for the platform, fees for the data quote, support, marketing and transaction fees, and a lot more. So those are some of the pros. Let's look at the disadvantages. Clients have complained of requotes and trade rejections when trying to buy options on Iqoption with real money. Also, if you start winning, there have been reports of people complaining about Iqoption playing games to stop them winning, like delaying trades. Even their terms and conditions say it could take 4 seconds to process trades. In some cases, winning account holders have been blocked or closed, like what happens with traditional bookmakers. In fact, Iqoption is more of a betting site than a broker, and they have developed a form of high-risk reward game where your aim is to develop a slight edge. As with all binary option providers, you are not dealing with real exchanges. You are in the broker's world and he has all the control. You win, he loses, and if you lose, he wins, because he has his own dealing desk and makes his own market. As for whether the price quotes are wrong, generally I believe most brokerages have slightly different prices. All in all, Iqoption is definitely an interesting platform. In my conclusion, I must mention that it's therefore important to trade with a provider with a good reputation, and also one that is regulated. Sometimes reputation weighs even more than regulation, but a combination of both is best. Remember the conflict of interest, and as I said, focus on regulation and reputation, and you can enjoy trading binary options too. I would appreciate it if you hit the like button if you found this video useful.